That's right. All right, welcome back to Studio 40 Live. Look at that. That really pops right here. I mean, I'm talking about both of you. I was actually talking about the both of you.
Oh,
they really pop, don't they?
Sure.
XUNA Aesthetics is back. I was talking athletics, and now we're talking aesthetics. Who knew?
You can make that transition.
As well. She's a football. Be very fanatic. Be very
Go Niners.
It's funny you say scared, because that's really a little bit of what we're here talking about today.
Right.
A lot of myths about what you guys have taken on for a living, both the founders of this very beautiful company that has a moth as a little icon. You want to tell us first, what's the moth? Give us the background.
That's right. So the moth is actually our company logo.
Yeah.
So kind of untraditional logo. We love kind of the idea of a moth that seeks out the light from the darkness. It's a very resilient creature. We actually have a whole little thing written about our XUNA moth on our Instagram. If you're interested, you can look at that.
Oh my gosh, that's so good.
But yes, so if you see it, it's a moth. We have little moths at our clinic, and we encourage all of our visitors and patients to come grab one.
I love that.
Yes.
All right. So today we get to, you guys, I'm going to put you on the spot a little bit, if that's okay. I'm sure you're used to this. You walk around town, people maybe see you know what you do, and they want to ask questions. Someone in this very studio was like, ooh, I don't know if this is for me. We're going to break down some of those myths, I think, today, if you're okay with that. All right, so we're going to ask XUNA. Is that all right? All right, Ashley and Sundance, get ready. Here we go. I'm ready to try injections for anti-aging, but I don't want to look weird. Is that possible, is this question?
Absolutely. So the tabloids have really set us up to be worried. I think what we need to remember is that we're all natural beauties to begin with. As long as you are remembering the beauty that you bring, and then you can bring your questions to somebody who understands all the different ways that make basically, Ashley at our unique in that we have a big surgical background.
Sure.
Structure is function. So just like if you're going to sit down with a contractor, they're going to be an expert in electricity, plumbing, framing, foundation. You can have all sorts of conversations with them, and they'll be able to hone in on what's behind the issue. That is how you're going to continue to bring this natural face. When we start focusing in on that first little thing, that one crack in the wall, there are probably a lot of things behind that. You don't want to just fill the crack. You want to find somebody who understands the structure behind it.
Okay.
And that is also going to be somebody who's going to make sure that you don't go too far worrying about little details.
The construction metaphor was strong there.
There you go.
I guess doing construction.
That was really good. Of course you did.
Power tools and all the things.
Of course you did. All right, nice work. Ready for the second question?
Go for it.
This one, my friend started getting injections a couple years ago, and now she looks like she's gone too far. How do I make sure this doesn't happen to me if I'm considering? That's a good question.
Yeah, absolutely. It's what we're all afraid of,
Yeah.
right? We don't want to look like a cartoon character. So I think it's really just seeking out, an experienced injector, really doing your homework, looking into what do their befores and afters look like, and really getting a good relationship with that person so that you can really tell them what your goals are, and maybe say, hey, this happened to my friend, and this is maybe what I don't think looks natural about them, and that's what I want to avoid, right? So you can be on the same page with your injector, find a really good relationship with them, and really know what their befores and afters look like too,
for sure.
right?
That's good.
I always say in this world, the undetectable work is the most natural, right?
Love that.
So you want to look at their befores and after and say, wow, they look really refreshed, but I can't tell what they've had done. That's the goal. So you
That's our
can look
signature
natural.
That is so good. That's like the best compliment for you ever.
Absolutely.
Yes,
That's what we hope everybody out there who's loving their experience, they're having their friends say, you just look so refreshed. Did you just come back from a vacation? Are you in love? That's when you've really
you hit it.
Yes.
I love it. All right, you brought us a special offer. Is that true? Am I making that up?
You got it.
Tell us what it is. Do you know what it is?
Come visit XUNA, 10% off of any service or products. Mention Studio 40 and 10% off is yours.
That's amazing.
Yes.
Incredible. All right, we have a bunch more questions, but we're almost out of time. But I do want to ask, though, can men get injections? I love my injections. My husband does too. But can men get injections?
100%. 100%.
I have a confession. Men are my favorite. They just look so amazing. And the important thing for men to remember is that we're not feminizing them, right? Men, the look that you're going for is going to be a rugged, kind of chiseled, masculine look. Your wrinkles are not gone, they're just calmed down. So men find they have less intensity in their expressions. We're taking care of people who are either leaders or first responders or have a lot of stress in their life. There's an interesting background that's coming up with using muscle relaxers in the face, and people actually, literature reporting decreased anxiety, depression, headaches as well.
Whoa.
So it's a really interesting fit for a broad population.
Unbelievable. Well, I appreciate you guys. Purse choice today was odd. I don't know what.
This
That's not
is
what
our
I would do.
gift for both of
What?
you. This
Yes.
is our tickler.
And so sweet. Gary's sick today, so now he's going to have a get. What better
Exactly.
way?
You're not going to recognize him when he comes back. It's going to be weird.
Merry
Gary?
Christmas,
We'll
He's
Gary.
talk
watching.
more about this
He's
later
100%
today.
watching, and he's so bummed he missed this.
I know. We'll see you next time.
He loves talking aesthetics, I'll tell you that right now. 70% of his conversations are surrounding aesthetics.
Aw.
And athletics.
We're not leaving.
That's so weird.
Two things that I love. Let's bring it
There
back.
it is, the 7030. XUNA Aesthetics. You can text or call 707-999-3075. They're in Vacaville. Check them out online. And use that 10% off if you mention Studio for Delight. That's
Gary,
super
we
nice.
miss you. Take care.
He's
Merry
missed.
Christmas, everybody.
He's missed.